Hello there, welcome to Cocktails with Dave. Just sitting on the patio, ripping through some techie stuff here. So just wanted to show you Hailuo. I botched the name, I'm sure, but this is how to create a AI video. First, you need to find your prompt. For this one, I was just using Hailuo AI. The hard part about this one is it does leave a watermark unless you have a pro subscription. I'll give you a little demo on how some of this stuff works, and then we'll check out Canva and see which one's performing better. So I just used regular ChatGPT to put out a prompt here. Basically, it's a futuristic explainer video for a brief AI website agent called Eve. So this is our new software, and we are just creating a little video for it. So after I did the prompt here on ChatGPT, simple question, here's the prompt, it gave me this. I plugged this into a generator here, this AI generator. I use text to video. You can use image to video. I've seen that text to video seem to work a little bit better, and this is what I got back. I'm not sure if you're going to hear, oh, this doesn't have any video or audio, so yours should be good here. So let's just play through these, give you a little demo of what this looks like. That's just a AI finger pushing a button. The other one I tried is here. This one turned out a little better, I think. Did write this out, and okay. The hard part about AI is when you get into the actual writing, it's not very good at writing. Notice it says capsu instead of capture, and then FAQs, it completely botched. So as you can see, I'm having a little difficulties creating these 6-second videos in which I would download and put into CapCut to create my video. I was doing 16:9, which is more like a YouTube video, but notice also there's a watermark here. So once you put that into CapCut, you can cover it up, or you could get the option, but some cool, these are creating more and more better images every day. Again, you can see that the AI is having a hard time listening to my prompts. So I went ahead and created a different one, and I'll show you that now. So I was just using Canva for this. Let's go back to the other one I just created. All right, here we are. So let me move my head over here a little bit. And so here we go. So this is essentially the video that I just created.
Not all AI is created equal. Activate Eve on your website today to answer FAQs, capture leads, and so much more. Act now, before your competition. Not all AI.
So that's the video that it created, and it took me maybe 10 minutes to put that all together with the AI voice generation, which I'm not sure if you could hear or not. If we wanted to do this in a postable social media one, we could resize it and go to the other version, custom size, and then we'd probably want to go, what is it, the I don't remember, 9x4x3, I think is one you could do, or for mobile 18:9 1920, so 1800 by 1920. So you could do that in order to do a vertical one. I think that would look a little better. As I said, this one's 16:9. I think we want it the opposite, 9x16, or at least something like that. So we could do that, but we've also got this AI generator within Canva now. So when I go into Canva, let's just try this together. So I'll go into Canva. And I got too many windows open here. I hope you guys are also drinking a cocktail. So now when we're here, we can hit the Canva AI. I do have a pro subscription here, and I'll drop some links in here if you don't have Canva. Canva is getting better and better every day. I think I already copied and pasted. Let's see. So I'm just going to change a couple of these. Call to action. So this is Eve. Thanks for your patience watching this. Again, if you don't know how to do AI outbound or inbound, meaning like a web button on your website that someone can click and talk to sell and do all sorts of stuff besides lead capture and just a talking website. If you don't have one of those already, we can help you out with that. I'll drop a link in here as well if you are familiar with Go High Level. It's the best software we've found that does everything from sending SMS texts to, oh boy, all the automations you can ever think of. So it's a pretty deep rabbit hole with GHL, but we'll leave our link below here so you can try it out for free for 14 days. We love it. We've been using it for years, and it's a little robust. It does a lot. So as I change this stuff up, we're going to make sure this is all Eve, and I think we're ready to go. So let's hit the go button. You can add an image, but I noticed when I did add an image, it didn't work. So I just want to create a video clip. I want to do the same aspect ratio that I did, which is 16:9. I can pick out a style, the duration. I think they only have 8 seconds currently. The framing and the lighting. I'm doing a very futuristic video, so I don't really want to mess with the style or the duration, the framing or the lighting, but you could go crazy and get all. Let's do this one, 3D rendered. Let's try one of these. So photorealistic, cinematic, surreal. Let's try this just because it sounds fun. So let's hit go, and now it should be creating this, and it's thinking, and it should be creating that. So what I will do in the meantime, because this takes about 2 minutes, is I'm going to continue drinking my cocktail. I'm having a little El Jimador with prickly pear and lime and agave. All right, so during this time, I'm going to show you again kind of what the meat and potatoes look like here. This was when I resized it. It kind of merged it and made it all funky, so I wouldn't recommend resizing it. I would say putting it together like this with a couple layers. You could add some sound at the bottom, but I did the AI voice. And so with the AI voice, it gives you a couple choices here. And then I wrote in the comments right there, and I hit generate AI, and it put that at the bottom there. And then I covered up the watermark, which it didn't. So this section here, if I moved this, you could see that it didn't transcribe. Similar to what Hailuo was doing, it was not good at listening to my command and being extremely detailed about what it wrote, and it wrote a bunch of jibber jabber. So
Not all AI is created equal. Activate.
as you can see with this jibber jabber here, it's a little bit jibber jabbery-ish where you can't really see. It says capture leads, and then it says answering FOU. I don't even know, but luckily it goes so quickly you can't.
Eve on your website today to answer FAQs, capture leads, and so much more. Act now, before your competition.
Let's see if that actually is coming.
FAQs, capture leads, and so much more. Act now, before your competition. Not all AI is created equal.
So let's go back over into Canva and see if this is done. Here's our video. So let's jump into here. I will just do a little tutorial on what this all looks like.
Say hello to your new digital teammate, Jane. EVE.
So now I can use the Canva editor, and I can go in and actually edit this video for context. I didn't think it was terrible, although it did say like Jane or something. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the video.
Say hello to your new digital teammate, Jane.
So this is actually, I think, the sound here. And I could just deliver new sound. It was nice that it actually did sound this time, because in the other one it didn't. But I might be able to, like I've done in CapCut, is actually mute the actual sound in a certain spot or cover it up. So I'll have to play around with this, but for now.
Say hello to your new digital teammate, Jane. EVE.
Again, activation. So it's kind of messed up here. I would cover that up again. More than likely, I'd put a little black logo there, and I'll probably go back and do that here and try to match the background a little bit so it doesn't look as funky. By that, I just mean go in here and just color this black. And that way it's less hideous. However, This one, it's going to take a little bit of work. As you can see, get started in more gibberish, but this is getting better and better every day, and we will continue to use it. I'll drop a couple of our links at the bottom if you like this video. Comment below, subscribe, like, share. We appreciate it all, but appreciate you. Cheers. Bye.